Isn't it beautiful? Welcome back, guys, to the channel, and welcome back to the next update for the Old Realms Warhammer Fantasy mod for Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. And as you can see, Bretonnia have now been added in all of their glory. The build is currently going through a bit of a testing phase. However, it will be released momentarily, so definitely keep an eye on the channel as well as the mods Discord, which of course I'll leave a link to down below in the description. And I thought we had to dive in and basically just fight a pretty epic siege. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to succeed here. There is a lot of vampire accounts coming at us, over 800 of them. We've got some of the Sylvanian traitors to the Empire of Mankind. We've got plenty of vampires, blood knights in there. Vampires are coming to play in all of their glory. And of course, we also have the awesome new settlements and the architecture that is coming in the Bretonnian update. This is one of their minor castles, and I thought we'd dive in and basically just see if we could hold the line. As you can see, my men of Bretonnia, we got battle pilgrims here, we've got men at arms, there's a few foot squires here as well, as you know, including a lot of the elite knights. And of course, the real strength is going to come in these Grail Guardians, in the other, you know, elite soldiers, the knights. Unfortunately, they are dismounted in this battle. It would be cool if we could go maybe ride out to meet the enemy, but for now we are going to be stuck into combat. So I think one thing we're going to have to really do quite quickly is go and set up our rear defense. I want to basically have like a little bit of a last stand if we need to in this battle. So we've got this formation here. I'm just going to stick them back and just hope for the best. You know, if we do end up getting pushed back there, then, you know, it is what it is. I'm also playing as an Empire Knight because I've tried to do this a few times previously. The enemy also has an Empire Knight as well as their leader, because let me tell you, if we give them the Vampire Knight, oh my god, the Vampire Lord just casts so many AoE magic spells, and it's Jova, and it's not even close. Like, you just completely get wiped out. Hundreds of men dead in a instant. So commanding up this battle as well, let's go ahead and push up our little defense here. We want to make sure that we close off the fortifications. We also have a little defense at the gate as well, so we're going to want to, of course, form a shield wall there, and I guess get a little bit closer to that gate for when it inevitably does go on. So far, though, our archers are doing a pretty good job in this crossfire, but the Bretonnian fortresses are well set up to defend this. It's almost as well, I like how the, you know, the attackers have obviously built up these ramparts filled in the moat to actually assault it, which is really, really cool. And they're about to get up here and start smashing down the gate. The archers have done good so far. How many kills are we on? We're on 123 kills so far, which is not bad. And we've also managed to actually destroy their siege tower, which is also going to be really good. I guess that's why they've got more soldiers over on this side, ready to just cascade through my attacks. Main problem, though, of course, is going to come in for when they actually do start their assault. They start breaching the settlement, because yeah, they're going to have a lot of soldiers just flying through the breach. And as you guys can see, I've given them, they had 820, I think, and we had about 350. So yeah, we're not looking good. Oh, and here they come, the first assault. Let's get over to this breach. Oh my, this is gonna be a brutal. Hold the line, boys. I want to get up here as well and see if I can help out. There's gonna be a lot of soldiers. There's a lot of soldiers. Yeah, their weight of numbers are already pushing. Their weight of numbers are already pushing. More reinforcements are coming down here to go ahead and fill the gap. Okay, there's a few men over on this side. We've got a grave guard right here. Let's start hitting him down. Nice. We get 2 hits on him. The Blood Knight is going to take a lot more to try and break down. Yeah, 4 hits with our Empire Greatsword. I think this is a rune sword as well, so it's got that mystical power in, which definitely does help us out. Do I bring up my reserves? No, we keep the reserves. The archers are all up here firing down, which is good. That main gate is going to go down. Oh, they're already breaking through here. That's not good. Let's see if we can maybe quell a few of the numbers on this flank. I really need like another rear guard. We just don't have the Membo. Yeah, and the vampires are fierce. Definitely stop them here as well. Okay, let's go ahead and pause it just so we can kind of reassess the situation. Do we have any more reserves at all? Did they all just fumble? Yeah, wow, we really do not have a lot of men. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tell these guys to engage. So they're going to kind of keep the enemy at bay there. So let's tell them to engage. It's going to basically force them forward. And I think this flank just has to hold. Like, this flank, these 100 men just have to keep sturdy and just hope for the best. Let's go back there. Keep on slashing here. We took a hit there. Oh, a pretty big hit. Okay, let's fall back now. The Grail Guardians on this flank are going to be our real strength. So some Grail Guardians moving over is going to be fine. And it seems like we have quelled the breach a bit. We have indeed quelled the breach. And you can see some of the vampires are now starting to crumble now as well. Let's pull out our sword and shield, just be a little bit safer. Definitely kill the manlings there. The Blood Knights, though, breaking through. How are we looking? How are we looking across the board? Yeah, we're doing some decent damage. We're doing some decent damage indeed. The soldiers here are holding. This is where our main strength is for sure. This breach is definitely our weakest position, especially them Blood Knights swinging them huge Warhammers around. Gonna be able to rip through my formation. I'm tempted to kind of give up this position and fall back to the inner layer. The archers are still racking up kills. No, the archers are slaughtered. The main position has completely been overrun. The left flank as well is not looking good. Oh, look at that, though. The Grail Guardian just shredding the enemy position. Here we go. Can this Grail Guardian 1v1? Sure he can. Go on. There we go. That's what we like to see. Yeah, the breach is actually looking a bit better now. The fact that the soldiers at the gate were forced to move over, I guess. The engage command was bad, but the charge command really helped out there. Oh, the Blood Knights with them huge mauls as well. Look at them. Skeleton infused. Yeah, and the vampires are crumbling. Look at that. The vampires are falling apart on this left flank. They don't stand a chance. Wow. Yeah, Bretonnia is strong. Their elite units are honestly what you're going to be, obviously, you know, striving towards. Their early game armies are going to suck, but their late game armies are going to be absolutely incredible. And look at that, a complete victory. Wow. And obviously the humans and the Blood Knights are running. I think these vampires should be crumbling, but I guess they're able to get out of there. A lot of them do crumble when they're low morale, and I think, I guess, they won't make it out there, but yeah, they are going down. Look at them jumping. Yeah, you can see they are crumbling. There are some effects there. But I guess for morale, Bannerlord is making them run, and the Bretonians are having that. Yes, let's go. Chase them down, boys. That's what we like to see. Hell yeah. The men of a breach as well, doing a pretty good job. Very happy after them insane battles. I mean, look at that. Looks awesome. And one thing as well I really like about the castle design as well is they are very defensive. Like, the defenders have such a huge advantage in these battles, and it really does show. It looks awesome because of that, you know, because there's these like killing zones right here, the actual breaches, and the walls themselves are very narrow, meaning the attackers can't get a lot of soldiers there. There's even a fallback position, which luckily we didn't have to use in this battle. It's definitely a very, very cool design. And again, you guys get a nice bird's eye view right there of the settlement itself. Now, of course, I couldn't show off the new Bretonnian update without going ahead and doing an epic cavalry charge. So let's go and get these guys to form a nice little skein formation. We'll also go ahead and get them to follow me, and we are just going to dive into battle. This, again, is one of the awesome new custom maps as well. They've done a lot of really cool jobs with these. There's also terrain as well, which, of course, isn't great for the cavalry charges, but it does do way more for just like the overall feel of the battle. The battlefield feels alive. There's choke points, there's defensive positions you can hold. It's overall really, really cool, and this is what we're going up against. Another vampire army, lots of grave guard. This guy's even standing on a tree. Look at him. He's like, do you need me to get you a bot? Yeah, that looks so cool. Look at the boys just like holding the line right there. That's super, super cool that they're using the terrain to their advantage. They also have a wealth of other units. Oh, they also have mortars placed down as well. Yeah, I guess with the Empire Lord, that's not going to stop us though. Okay, so we are nice and formed up, and I think it is only right that we go and give the charge command and we watch them go into battle. I'm really interested to see how much damage this initial charge does. Of course, they don't have all the amazing campaign effects that you can get with their new career system, where you can basically just buff the ever-living hell out of your cavalry. But I mean, it looks amazing. Here they come. They're going to go smashing into the line. Let's make sure we turn this on so we can actually see the kills. These skeletons are formed up. Here we go. The charge is actually pretty depleted. The ground isn't looking good, and there we go. The line has now smashed in. The Bretonians are ripping through. Unfortunately, these lances aren't able to get enough speed to really break through the enemy line. The Black Knights and the Blood Dragons are now throwing themselves in, but the Bretonnian cavalry is breaking through, even after being slown on the ramparts and the other defensive positions, able to break through fairly aggressively. Let's go ahead and break them through if we can, and then try and get another charge in. We'll try and like hammer and anvil as best as we can. Majority of them are through now. Let's turn and charge again. That should give them a kind of... Unfortunately, the AI is red line camping, so we can't really utilize that as much. We're also in the battle, of course, as well, so we can pull out our lance, try and come in here and stick it down and just rip through a poor Sylvanian scout or two. So far, though, the AI is doing a pretty good job at just swarming us. I think it's really the map. The AI has done a great job at just like pinning us down, and we can't really get this this hammer and anvil. We need to use our momentum to our advantage, but yeah, not able to really do that. Let's stick down the lance and try and pick off one of these blood dragons if we can find one. Yeah, let's leave our poor demigriff out of this, and let's just go cutting some Sylvanian marksmen. I say that they're actually doing a pretty good job at blocking somehow. There you go. There's one. There's two. Unfortunately, we can't cut through multiple people, it seems, with this sword, which is always a shame. There's only 53 of us left now against 400. I mean, we've done a pretty good job, right? We've killed over 2 to 1, but this is going to be our final charge, I think, into the enemy line. The Wrath, the Ruin, and the World's End. There's also a few Blood Knights still sticking around, so let's see if I can maybe find one and finish him off. That's one less Sylvanian soldier to worry about. And here we go, the final charge. Really not much. Yeah, he won't get much speed at all as we hit into the enemy line. You can see that real nice damage, but unfortunately just not able to rack up enough speed to get them lances down. I mean, we're ripping through them, of course, but yeah, not going to be enough, I don't think. Yeah, look at the green on the right-hand side. We are winning an impossible battle, and yeah, the AI is struggling to hold the line. This has been a good example of the sheer strength of the Bretonnian cavalry. And again, if you can buff them up with all of the bonuses from the career, as I said, you can give them like 20% ward save, so they just take 20% less damage on Grail Guardians who already have high resistances. That's going to be insane. And yeah, again, you can make them cheaper. You can make them just do more damage on the charges. That skeleton warrior got sent flying. Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good. Yeah, look at that. We actually were able to win. We're down to 13 knights, but these 13 knights have racked up so many kills, and the AI is routing. So hopefully this has given you a good taste of Bretonnia and the new update. If you want to see more battles against maybe the Empire or more campaign footage, just let me know in the comments down below. And of course, by dropping a like, that's one of the best ways to support the channel. And you let me know if this is the type of content you want to be seeing on the channel. And yeah, you can do some pretty goddamn crazy stuff with the Bretonnian Knights. Definitely go over to the mods Discord. The update will be coming out, I think, as soon as they kind of fixed up all the bugs. And you know, as you can see, the content is ready. It's just kind of sorting out crashes, bugs, and other stuff like that. I'll see you in the next one, and fish out.